car, and then they bought the black car. So they really did mimic and copy, you know, the gang stalkers. And that's what they do. So you know that disc right there, you see it? You see it better during the day. That's the remote neural monitoring shit. It's the laser. Whenever the planes come by, the laser hits that area, that disc. And whoever the CI in the neighborhood, they really don't know, you know, for sure who's CI. You don't really see those people in that house anyway come out. But whoever's the CI, they'll feel it. So we have to ring it in the ears. The stabbing, shooting pains everywhere for no reason. You know, itchy scalp, itchy everything else. So yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube about that, and that's what that is. And now that the neighbor over there, they took down that nice tree that all the birds were going to, especially the cardinals. And then you hear the ambulance, right? That's not a coincidence at all. Anyways, and that's what they do too. It mimics them. So whenever the plane comes by with the laser, I've never seen those planes. I've seen the chemtrail planes, and I've seen helicopters. So maybe the helicopters, I guess, are the ones that have the laser on them. But yeah, they aim at that disc, because that's not a mirror to make the birds not crash into the window or the wall. And it's not a satellite dish, so we're like, what the hell is that? And I had family over and they're like, what is that, a satellite dish or a mirror to birds? You know, we all like, we have no idea what it is. We don't know what it is. But then when I watched that video about the laser, you know, they had the same exact thing on their neighbor's house pointed at them. So that's when I knew that's what that is. And the people with like 2 houses up from them, they had that nice tree and they just took it down in the spring, chopped it up into pieces and everything. It was a beautiful tree. There's a certain people that don't like trees for some reason. They don't like the mess they have to clean up every minute. But it shades you from the sun if it's too intense, because it is right now. It's the fake shit. Simulation. So, you know, the tree shades you and it gives you oxygen. So why would you get rid of it? If the tree is not dead, you shouldn't get rid of it. That's what I'm trying to get at too. These people are shameful, but you know what though? Maybe the person with that disc there telepathically told them to get rid of the tree so they could see. You know, it could be clearer to do, you know, the stalking, which makes sense to me anyway. I was gonna make a video during the week. My analysis of storms right? And one of them the next day was turned sideways. So, you know, gangsters will do that too. They'll psychologically just mess with a little thing that you have, just to mind you. And you know, when I see the witch next door, when she comes to the gate, man, she's not going to when she looks in the garden, I'm thinking, either she did that, either she came in and did that, or she wants to do that, you know what I mean, like psychologically did that, or like a demon told her to do it, you know, or helped to do it. I mean, I can't do it though. I don't know how she would do that, you know. How come you don't know that? But that too, they mess with your Wi-Fi. People, nothing. People, they're things. They're robots. Yeah, that noise did not happen all day today. Now it's happening because I'm recording. Fuck you. Anyway. Typical gang stalking. This motherfucking train. Every 5 fucking minutes, there's one train coming by. Always honks the horn for like 3 or 4 minutes straight. That's not a coincidence either. You know, the people that gang stalkers, they have connections to people. I'm pretty sure John has connections to people that work on the train. And he makes friends with everybody just so he can have people on his side doing his bad stuff to me. Because it doesn't. Every stop it goes to does not do that. And it's only on certain days of the week, like Mondays or Fridays or sometimes Sundays too. But they can't do that on Saturday and Sunday for now because they're fixing all the tracks. But usually it's like early in the morning to like very early. It's annoying. Like I say, he takes the train every day, so he's bound to make friends with people. And he's friendly and all. That's the charm of the psychopath. So they're friendly to you, but then the show is better. So anyway, it's a little psychological things like that, you know. I don't know if you can see the poles here. We have this corner here, and it was facing like down instead of straight. So anyway, it was facing the opposite it was supposed to be, and the top of it was cut. Like somebody sawed a piece of it off. And then I found banana peels in my yard. And I noticed the person that was here, same thing with them. He had banana peels in his yard. So I think he did that to us. For some reason, he has beef with me. He doesn't even talk to us. He doesn't talk to us. The wife talks to us. She's nice to us. But I noticed, I don't know what day it was. I was out here. I'm minding my own business reading a book. And like 10 minutes later, not even 10 minutes, but 10 minutes after I sat out here, he ran out and started hammering something on the ground. So I ignored him, and in the corner of my eye, I saw he kept looking up at me to get my attention, and he was laughing. And then he got really angry that I wasn't paying attention to him, and then he ran the house, and then he didn't come back out. So, it's little psychological things like that. You're not crazy. They do it on purpose. They try to get your attention. I don't know what his beef is, because he works. He leaves the house every day. So we don't really, see each other. And why only me? I'm not the only one that lives here. Again, gang stalking only happens to certain people. But that's what they do. They ignore style. They're possessed. He's probably a warlock. His wife probably doesn't even know that he's a warlock. She's probably thinking, oh, this is my husband I love and all that. I figure these types of people, have like good husbands and wives and stuff like that. Or they're the evil ones. They pretend very well to be nice and good. But that's what they do. What can I tell you? So I try to ignore it. Because I don't want to get put away. They're the ones that should be locked away, and some of them, have been taken out of the asylums to mess with people. They're all these Karens and Darrens and those people are gang stalkers. That's what gang stalkers do. All the gang stalkers, we always see them on doing that to us. These people are just screaming instead of hiding, the fact that they're doing that stuff. For no reason. But that's gang stalking. It's street theater. We know that's street theater. That's all it is. And the more you don't react to them, the more angry they get. But you have to catch them as they're saying stuff to you. As they're calling you whatever name of the book they can think of, and you just mind your own business. That's when you catch them, and then they're gonna scream at you because you're not reacting to them. If you laugh at them, especially, they're really gonna get angry and crazy. And they'll call the police on you. But you have proof on your camera now that, they would start with you. These people always go, oh my god, he's running me over, she's running me over. And you see in the video, they're not even moving their car. They're in the car, but they're trying to get away from the psychopath. And they're like, then they're screaming, stop it alone. So this person is running them over, and they weren't. They were not even near them. They're in the car with the headlights on, trying to call police. And I was telling this person stalking them. And that person's called police, or their husband, or whatever. I don't even know how they can get married to somebody like that, but it happens. They must be good at something, you know what? You know what I'm trying to say. That's the only reason they would stay with them. Even that, why is it worth getting aggravation and anxiety? Being with these psychopaths, it's not worth it. I'd rather be single than be with another psychopath. They make you feel like they're the only ones that you could be with. Well, you can't be with anybody else. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be with anybody else. They want to have all their friends in the world. They want you to be single, alone, and feel rejection and everything. So again, the tables is turning, and the time is coming. The time is up. They keep doing the stuff to us. We have to ignore it because that's what God says. Turn the other cheek. If somebody physically puts their hands on you, that's a different story. You beat the living shit out of them. But some of these people really need to get taught a lesson, because maybe they'll stop. This bitch next door was up at 7:44 in the morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and then giggling when she looked in my backyard. What the fuck you giggling about, bitch? Like a bitch slapped her. She gonna go in my yard? Go right ahead. I have a camera. You will be on camera. And then when we call the police and they say you don't have proof, we'll show them the video footage. I save all those videos. Remember that. Like I told all the other gang stalkers that watch my channel, you come to my property, guess what? We have cameras, so really can't do anything. And plus, we're gonna have people over soon. Not a lot of people, just like 5-6 people. And when they come in to the house, they're gonna see you from the window doing your little stupid dance. So, guess what? We're gonna have a lot of witnesses. In summer, we're gonna do stuff, and we're gonna have see people. So we can see people who aren't sick, I don't like wearing masks either. I'd rather shop online anyway. I fucking hate people. I gotta videotape the kitty when I see her. She's so friendly, so cute. So even though I was going through all that shit, the cat came up to me and rubbed up against my legs. Very cute. She's very cute. She comes around with the tape. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video. It's not quick with that MRR. But, yep. We might be getting a storm soon. The wind is blowing very look at it. Look at the wind. We got vegetables, bro. We got cucumbers, we got string beans, we got tomatoes, basil, apple, fig tree, all good stuff. And plus flowers. Backyard. I could just hang out and whatever the hell I want. They got some their little apartments. So apartments usually have lobbies you can hang out there. Go to the damn park. That too. One day when we're allowed to go further without a mask, I'm gonna go to the park. I won't record until I get there. Won't be any that many people there, but all the gang stalkers hang out there. All the videos you saw from when I was sitting in Dunkin' Donuts and all the people doing their gang stalking, I went to one of the local grocery stores there in that area. It's only like 2 blocks from my house. Really like a block and a half. So I was walking to the grocery store. I was across the street from the park itself. And I'm looking at them like, damn, those are all the people that were street theater in front of Dunkin'. And then they all did their shit. So I know John hung out there all the time too. I have a friend that used to take, long walks in the park at 7 in the morning. She's older, so we go out early and, do stuff earlier. But she would take a walk in the park for a few minutes and she saw him. I took a picture of him. I showed her, I was like, this is the guy I used to be friends with, and he's harassing me. She goes, oh, I saw him in the park. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, at 7:30 in the morning when I was taking my walk. I'm like, oh, but like, back in the day we used to hang out there all the time. Just get to some shit over there. But that too, like, he made me not want to go to the work, he took that joy away from me, but I let him take it away from me. So one day I'm gonna go back there, maybe, it's not hot as ass out here. About to go eat in a little while anyway. But yeah. I thought it was gonna be like 8 in the morning. It's so nice out. See some dragonflies and butterflies in the backyard. Not too many anymore though. But that too, like, people are just jealous because we're stronger than them. That's why I try not to be best friends with people, People just turn on you like on a dime. I try not to give my number out to anybody. If I see someone, if they want to hang out, I'll be like, I'll just meet you at the coffee shop. Well, I'll meet you at the park, whatever. I'd rather not give them my number or address or whatever. I don't know, people have like wicked spirits on them. You could be in your house and put stuff, like witchcraft items in your house, when you're not looking. So yeah, just be leery of people that are too friendly. Be friendly anyway, but if they're too friendly, it's a little suspicious. So I was watching a video with this guy and he had a friend who made gift baskets. She would get like the wicker baskets from the hobby store. And she would put the flowers in it and like twine, like make it all pretty. You hang it up on your wall, like a wall decoration. The little fake flowers you get at Michael's. Or any hobby store, really. You could even get stuff like that at the 99-cent store. So he's like, oh, this is so nice. She made that for her friends and family and sold them, I see he had it on his wall. And she would come over and she was like, oh, it looks good there, whatever. And one day he said something to somebody in the house, and then he ran into her, and she said what he was talking about. And he's like, how the hell did you know that? And she goes, huh? Like, she was trying to play, she doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's what they do. And he goes, oh, okay. What the hell is that about? Like, he got like a weird feeling. So he wound up looking, he took it off the wall, the decoration, and inside of it was a microphone. So, she was recording everything he was saying in his apartment. So he wound up, I don't know what he did actually. I think he threw the basket out. I don't know if he reported her or called the police on her, but he should have. Because that's not right either. But yes, they will plant cameras and the microphones on you in your house. That's why you shouldn't have people over. Even people that work on your house, if they do any kind of construction, you gotta be careful. Like, if you have expensive stuff, you should hide them. Like, when you get stuff you worked on your house or apartment, always put away your laptop or your computer or your cameras, everything. Everything that could be expensive, just hide it. You better up get a safe. You go to, I think Costco has them, and Home Depot has them. EG's, I think, have Sam's Club. I think those places have them. If not, you probably would order them from Amazon. But definitely get a safe, big enough to put those types of items in. So if you have work done in your house, you can put them, put that stuff away in a safe. And then when the people finish, you take everything out. When they leave for the day, you take your stuff out. Just make sure you hide everything like that, because they will steal. Even if they're nice and they wouldn't steal, just in case they might, you know what I mean? They might not actually do that. But the devil comes in, whether nobody knows it or not, and he'll plant that in their heads. Just to go, you should take that with you. You're gonna get a lot of money. You know what I mean? So you just you can't trust people anymore. The devil has everybody wrapped around his finger. So you just gotta be careful, TIs. Make sure you lock every door, every window, every door. Lock everything. You should get those things that you can put on your window. An alarm. It's like this little piece of a stick-on, and you put it on each windowsill. Each window. And then the piece that alerts you would be like near you somewhere where you can see it. And it'll blink. It'll make a noise if somebody tries to break in. It's always a good thing to ring doorbell. Definitely get one of those. The TIs, we need that shit. The cameras in general too. The GoPros are good too. Spyware glasses for us TIs. So they look like our regular glasses if you have to wear glasses. And you just, you wear them, and then you go out and if somebody stalks you, you get to videotape them. Even that video I showed you about the spy camera being installed. Before you should buy one of those, wherever the link is to buy it. There's a store somewhere where I live. It's so far away that they have spy cameras. I don't know if they install it themselves or you have to buy it and install it. But you saw how easy it was for somebody to come into your house and install that kind of stuff. But us as TIs, we should really get those types of cameras and install it in our house, facing the window or the doors. And plus get the alarms too, so you have extra protection. And anytime you move into a new place, make sure you change the locks. Don't give anybody an extra key, even family. If they want to come over, you tell them, just call me and let me know when you're coming, what time you want to come, and I'll be home. Make sure you're home. And that too, put all your shit away too before they come over. Even close family, put your stuff away so they don't see anything. I'm lucky my family doesn't do that, it's kind of tough. But there was like at least one or two family members that would do it if you let it alone. I heard stories of people, like they know people for years, and they go on their computer when they're not looking at porn, all kinds of porn, all disgusting kinds. Not even just regular stuff. All different kinds. Just to make you look like you're disgusting, So, that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta watch who you're friends with, too. You never leave anything like that unattended. I'm sorry, this video is very long. Listen, if you come into my channel, sometimes I have to go to the YouTube studio to turn on the comments. Because I don't know if somebody commented recently on a video. I didn't see it. And I went to the YouTube studio to try to fix it. Instead, I had no comments. So I don't know if they're fudging the comments themselves, YouTube, or people are really commenting and I'm just not getting the comments. I don't know either one. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm gonna have to try to fix that too. Could allow all comments, but you know, if you're bullying me, harassing me, I will report you. Regular TIs, don't be afraid to comment, you know, real TIs. Yeah, I hear the ambulance, yeah. Now, you know, that's not just for us. It could be for any TI. You know, anybody in the neighborhood has been in the hospital for any panic attack or anything, they just come around and do that. Whether they're a regular ambulance from a hospital or, you know, just phony ambulances, they all do that. So, it's a scare tactic. They want to put you away. You know? So, don't fall for it. Look at the clouds coming in. Alright. So, just be safe and try to relax. If you're in New York right now, go back in the house and the air conditioner on, take a nap or something, read a book, something else. Because we're gonna, you know, a hurricane's coming, so. Like Sophia Petrillo says, there's a hurricane coming. Alright, stay safe, guys.